Hey, random person on the internet, you found my video, so you're probably gonna see me talking about the Leatherman CRUNCH. I myself, like you can see in my first video, I'm more of a Victorinox guy, so Swiss Army knives in all their glory. But I don't sneeze at other manufacturers just because I think one tool is great. Other tools can be great too, so no fanboyism here. The Leatherman CRUNCH is the odd duckling. When I first laid eyes on it, I was like, whoa, what the hell is this? I mean, seriously, what is it? And I was like, okay, we got protrusions, we got this nice old screw, but what in God's name is it? And I got a quick demonstration by my local knife dealer back then, and I immediately bought it. Wasn't that cheap, wasn't that expensive. What does it do different? Leathermans are plier-based tools. That's no news to no one. But the Leatherman CRUNCH is maybe the most plier-based tool. If you open it, it feels a little bit like fumbling around with a butterfly. Because you open it and it goes like limp. It does that whole flopping around, you got some strange mechanics. And at first you just don't figure out what am I supposed to do with it. But then the next thing is, you notice, okay, this is opening. And you're like, okay, but how do you use it? Yes, this is how you use it. This is an adjustable locking plier. Adjustable to quite a big degree. You can notice here how it branches out, not branches out. Disclaimer as before, non-native English speaker. Okay, you can adjust this to about this size. I screwed a toilet to the wall with this. There's a nasty fly here. You see, locking pliers means it can close, but it won't go any more open than you adjusted it to. You can clamp down on things, really get a grip on things. It got some cutting section over here, with a deeper recessed section for really cutting and a more non-recessed section for cutting. But that's not the point. I mean, adjustable locking pliers. This is more pliers than a multi-tool pliers, because first thing, if you got the standard multi-tool, you don't have a really comfortable handle. So if you need to grip down on things on a standard Leatherman, it's gonna hurt. The handles are gonna bend slightly inwards, but with this, you can really exert force on whatever you're trying to hold, and you can, for example, on a big nut or something, you can screw it down, and then you just can turn it. No need to re-grip or something, except when the space isn't enough, but you just can turn and turn and turn. You don't have to let go with the multi-tool. And what really makes it great is gripping things and really gripping things. You can tighten it down. I mean, you probably could use it as an artery clamp in a pinch, but I wouldn't do that. But it would be possible. But that is not all that is great about the CRUNCH. Aside from being the most serious pliers in a multi-tool I've ever seen, it's probably the only Leatherman that accepts standard sized bits. This adjustment screw, if you turn it often enough, will remove, don't lose it. Then you can just go about your day and insert a bit holder and a bit. Accept standard sized shanked bits. Et voila. And if you're really desperate, oh no, wasn't the move I want to show you. If you're really desperate, you could always open this up and have a little bit more leverage, but it's not good on the mechanics. So full-sized bits on Leatherman. That's something to call home about. I mean, Leatherman CRUNCH is by far not new. I think they made it in the 90s, but it doesn't get that much attention because it's the odd duckling. But I guess caretakers and handymans all around the world really love this tool. And to be honest, with all its mysterious stuff poking out and its sleek and slender design, it's the best looking Leatherman I ever laid eyes on. Nothing to say against the CRUNCH or the P43 or whatever they're called. I just like this design. It's fancy. It's looking good. standing up. It's looking good standing up. Yeah. I just like it because it's pliers. Not much more. Of course, there's a small assortment of tools. They included a sharp blade, and in order to make sure that it really cuts, they made it serrated in a really wicked way. This is already a bit blunted, but hell, it will cut. Of course, there's a little bit of clearance issue here, but on the other hand, you're probably not gonna get your finger under it because it protrudes here, so you hold it like this and it can really shred through things. And it's locking. This little thing is totally locking. This is what this clip is for. It's not a clip, it's a locking mechanism. Okay, this screwdriver is really not that great in my opinion. I didn't use it on that stubborn or hardened screws, but it's slightly flaky and chippy. But since I don't use their tools that often, that's okay. They got a file with a big flathead on it. I think it's not that great because the file is hardened, so you might break it. But it's just complementary because this is basically pliers. Got a small screwdriver in here, and that's about it. There's no saw, nothing else. Okay, there's a medium screwdriver. Sorry, I cheaped out on you guys. Almost forgot that one. But let's have a look again at the package. Leatherman CRUNCH. Best looking multi-tool that is plier centric that I've seen. And not to shortchange you on the functions, there actually is a kind of wire stripper in here. As you can see here, you insert the wire to be stripped, you clamp down on it, and then you pull it. And this is working quite well. Didn't use it that often, but in a pinch it works. But this is not what this tool is about. It's about the clamping pliers. Yeah, this was just a short reminder that this tool exists and why it is so great. I screwed toilets to the wall with this, or, well, I did some pretty hefty stuff with it. And apart from some really tiny specks of rust that I couldn't get rid of, it's holding up pretty well. And through its nice design, I don't think anyone will give you a stinky eye if you pull this out, because it doesn't even look like a knife. It looks like a tower of sorts, you know, maybe like small 22 rimfire, I don't know. But it doesn't look like your general multi-tool. I really appreciate it. Oh, it even has a scale. I barely noticed that. Yeah, Leatherman CRUNCH. Get them while they're still out. Really love that. Okay, thanks for you listening to that rambling. I hope it was at least a little bit entertaining. I don't know, no message from any sponsors. You might subscribe, hey? I might even make another video. So, have a good one. Have a nice day.